So I have embarked on a new journey in life. There's, your hair journey, your weight loss journey. This is like a complete lifestyle overhaul. And it is one that came out of necessity rather than, just wanting to be thin or wanting to be healthy or whatever. And I wanted to share what I'm doing and how it has all come to be. So recently, well, that's not true, not recently. Several years ago, I was diagnosed with uterine fibroids. And I knew that I had them, but my doctor at the time was like, well, they're a dime a dozen. It's exactly what he said. Particularly in African-American women, probably every African-American you see walking around, 1 out of 2 or 1 out of 3 have uterine fibroids. They don't really bother you, but they can cause problems with your menstrual cycle or if you are trying to get pregnant. And at the time, I had no desire to have children. I didn't even think I was going to get married. So I was like, whatever, I don't care. Fast forward 10, almost 15 years, I'm married. I have a child, which was actually a little difficult to conceive that child. And now we're interested in more. And so I went to my gynecologist, my current gynecologist, and he explained to me that my situation is so severe that I have to have surgery. And I said, oh, pump the brakes. We're not doing that. For me, surgery is the last and final option. It's not something I want to do. I'm not afraid of surgery. I just don't want to go under the knife. That's it. I don't want the 6-week recovery time. I don't want a scar. It's just so many things, And so I called a family member of mine who was like, hello, we have a doctor friend who's very successful. And so he connected me with him. And the doctor, who is a medical doctor, as well as a naturopath, and very, very knowledgeable guy, he said to me, surgery is not the way you need to go, not at all. So I said, okay, tell me what I need to do. And he told me that, what you need is you need to change your lifestyle. And because they are tumors that grow, they can be shrunk as well. And I have plenty of friends of mine who have told me about how their fibroids shrank. And I was like, well, why won't mine shrink? So I talked to the doctor about that. And he said, well, you have to change your lifestyle. It is an overall lifestyle transformation that has to take place. And so I said, well, doc, sign me up. What do I need to do? And he basically told me about, cutting out certain things and, getting on an herbal regimen. I was like, check, I can do that. That is easy. That is no problem for me. Well, he sent me the information. He sent me the herbs. And I said, oh, Lord, this is a whole lot. And what he told me is that, he's put me on this program because I want a particular result in a particular amount of time. I know this is an issue that a lot of women have, particularly African-American women. And I know it's something that maybe you think, oh, it's just something I have and I just have to live with it. It is what it is. Well, that's not exactly true. And there are lots of, because I looked at many of them, lots of videos out there on what you can do to decrease your fibroids and so on and so on and so on. But really what needs to happen is you need to change your living. Your lifestyle has to change, because consider this, you have lived, or I'll just say I have lived, for the last 20 plus years a certain way. I've chosen what I wanted to eat. I've chosen what I wanted to drink. And more often than not, those choices were not healthy. So because of those choices, now I have to repair and rewind the clock. And I don't know if that's necessarily true that you can rewind the clock, but what you can do is repair what you have existing. I firmly believe in what you put in your body is what you will get out. And I have not been pleased with the way I have been feeling for quite a while, like several years. And it's because of what I put in my body. So stick around. I will be sharing with you all what I'm eating, what my conversations with my doctor, synopses, of course, the herbs that I'm taking, all of that. So stick with me because I have quite a bit to share. Go ahead and like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing and hear the progress that I'm making, and you can always go back and find out, some things that you missed or whatever. Now, I want to say, just as a disclaimer, I am not a medical doctor, but these strategies, these tips, the way that I'm living currently has completely changed my life. But the results I'm seeing are they encompass everything, absolutely everything. So this is a lifestyle to reshape your life, and I'm just so excited about it. That's why I had to share it. I'm just like, people need to know right now. This is a current issue with women right now. So, like I said, thumbs up this video, share it with people that you know. If you have a woman in your life who needs to hear this, maybe she struggles with fibroids, maybe you've noticed that her belly is just distended and she's not particularly overweight, but she just can't get rid of this belly fat. It could be fibroids, so yeah, make sure you do that and click that bell, that notification bell, so you can be alerted anytime I post something. So that way you can see what's going on and keep up with the information, okay? All right, it was great talking to you guys. Again, thank you for coming back to this channel. I will see you in the next video. Bye.